You think it's just conversation, but it's choreography, roles, scripts, and hidden motives. Want truth? Step off the stage and stop playing. Introduction. Why we play games. Eric Berne's Games People Play is a groundbreaking exploration of the unconscious patterns that shape our relationships. Published in 1964, it introduced the world to transactional analysis, TA, a framework for understanding how people communicate, connect, and manipulate each other through subtle psychological games. Berne's central message is bold and liberating. Most of our social interactions are not as honest or spontaneous as we think. Instead, we often play scripted roles to avoid vulnerability, gain control, or reinforce internal beliefs. These games can be playful, destructive, or deeply ingrained, but once we recognize them, we can choose to stop playing and start living with authenticity. Awareness requires living in the here and now, and not in the elsewhere, the past, or the future. Part 1. Transactional Analysis, the Language of Interaction. The 3 ego states. Berne introduces 3 core ego states that shape every interaction. Parent, the voice of authority, rules, and judgment, inherited from caregivers. Adult, the rational, objective self, grounded in logic and present reality. Child, the emotional, spontaneous self, playful, rebellious, or fearful. We shift between these states constantly. For example, a boss scolding an employee may speak from the parent. A friend offering advice may speak from the adult. A partner sulking after an argument may speak from the child. Insight. Understanding your ego state helps you respond, not react. Transactions, the building blocks of communication. A transaction is a unit of communication, a stimulus and a response. Berne categorizes them as complementary. The response matches the stimulus, e.g., adult to adult. Crossed. The response comes from an unexpected ego state, e.g., adult to child. Ulterior. The surface message hides a deeper psychological motive. Games often involve ulterior transactions, where what's said isn't what's meant. Insight. Beneath every conversation lies a deeper emotional exchange. Part 2. The games we play. Berne defines a game as a recurring pattern of transactions with hidden motives and predictable outcomes. Games are played unconsciously, often to avoid intimacy, reinforce beliefs, gain attention or control, justify feelings or behavior. He categorizes games by context: life, marital, party, sexual, professional, and therapeutic. Here are some of the most revealing. Why don't you? Yes, but. A person presents a problem. Others offer solutions. The person rejects every suggestion. Surface, seeking help. Hidden motive, reinforce helplessness. Payoff, attention without responsibility. Insight, some people don't want solutions. They want validation for their struggle. If it weren't for you, a partner blames the other for holding them back. Surface, frustration. Hidden motive, avoiding change. Payoff, justifying inaction. Insight, blame is often a mask for fear. Kick me, the player behaves in a way that invites criticism or rejection. Surface, innocence. Hidden motive, reinforce self-pity. Payoff, emotional strokes, even negative ones. Insight, some people provoke pain to confirm their inner story. Now I've got you, you son of a b***. The player sets someone up to fail, then attacks. Surface, justice. Hidden motive, release anger. Payoff, moral superiority. Insight, revenge often masquerades as righteousness. Let's you and him fight. The player instigates conflict between others while staying neutral. Surface, concern. Hidden motive, entertainment or manipulation. Payoff, power without accountability. Insight, stirring drama is a way to feel important without risk. I'm only trying to help you. The player offers unsolicited advice, then blames the other for not improving. Surface, support. Hidden motive, control or superiority. Payoff, reinforcing belief that others are ungrateful. Insight, help without consent is often a form of control. Part 3. Why we play games. Berne explains that games serve psychological needs. Strokes, emotional recognition, even negative attention is better than none. Structure, games fill time and provide predictable roles. Reinforcement, games confirm internal beliefs, e.g., I'm unlovable. Avoidance, games protect us from intimacy, vulnerability, or change. We learn games in childhood, often from family dynamics, and repeat them unconsciously. They become part of our life script, the internal story we live out. Insight, games are survival strategies until we outgrow them. Part 4. Breaking the pattern. Berne offers a path to freedom, awareness, spontaneity, and intimacy. Awareness. Recognize your ego states. Identify recurring games. Notice emotional payoffs. Awareness is the first step toward change. Spontaneity. Respond from the adult ego state. Express emotions honestly. Break scripts with new choices. Spontaneity is the capacity to choose and express freely. Intimacy. Drop the games. Speak with vulnerability. Listen with empathy. Intimacy is the absence of games. Memorable quotes. The eternal problem of the human being is how to structure his waking hours. Beautiful friendships are often based on games that complement each other with great economy. Awareness requires living in the here and now. Games are substitutes for honest living. Final takeaway. Choose connection over control. Games people play is a mirror, showing us the unconscious roles we adopt to feel safe, seen, or superior. Berne teaches that we all play games, but we don't have to. True connection begins when the games end. Freedom lies in awareness, choice, and authenticity. Whether you're navigating relationships, leading a team, or healing old wounds, this book reminds you that you can stop playing and start living. So pause, reflect, speak from truth, and let your next conversation be a step toward intimacy, not strategy. Thanks for watching Audio Mentor, where every book brings you closer to a better you. If you found value in today's summary, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the bell icon so you never miss a chance to grow.